I am what I am, and it is what it is. From this point on, I use my power of persuasion, the art of seduction, the talent of writing, and my undying will. Insanity was once a side dish to the large chunk of scattered mess I call myself. The type of insanity that makes you find the biggest building in the city and threaten to jump. Friends with megaphones and tears tuck you out of it, but it still stays as alive as you. Gathering at all corners and meeting in the center. Makes you twitch harder than OCD on tiled floor. The type of insanity that makes everything I write about you. Whoever you wrote that for, you must be completely in love with. I am, but he'll never guess. He don't know I exist. Left for abroad with an attitude as thick as my thighs and as dull as my bitten fingernails. Behind choppy bangs and novelty printed sweatshirts, baby, she's as deep as a puddle and as loving as I am toward non-alcoholic beer. My patience may be thinning, but it ain't as thin as the eggshells I see you walking on every day. Running, actually. From a girl with a knife in her hand, and she's heading toward the small of your back. I always said I'd take a bullet for you, kid, but you're on your own now. You stack my traits according to strength. You fuck with my head according to your emotion. You gauge your infatuation according to time known. You make me fall more in love according to every action you do. Words as brash as Gigi Allen's messy punk ditties are now a thing of past years. The brash sayings and names that stood higher than my short stature have now shrunk themselves down to the height of that of a small child, and have grown softer than a stoned Robert Smith. My once angry and hungry eyes that once gave me what I thought were intimidating stares are now used to stare off into space, and the only color they see anymore is the sunlight on Wednesday afternoons. And even that shade of yellow is as dull as the paint in the thrifted briefcase where two boys keep their paint cans, meant for weekend outdoor projects that never get finished, are now used for their illegal release. And I know, kid, I'm not perfect anymore. I know that I leap over my own flaws and attack others like a starved barn animal on a bale of hay. But believe me when I say, I trade my unpassable fuck-ups for ones that go unnoticed, and the weight in my chest for the knobs of my knees. The only calluses these hands are from the soft clicking of pens rather than the strumming of guitar strings, and the only lie this pale face ever told was that I believed it wasn't her. The mood swings hurt the most, which start in late afternoons and end when I lay in bed at night. Memories that play like a movie in my head. The kind of movie you go see by yourself and never tell a soul because you know you'll cry like a middle-aged mother at home makeover shows for the less fortunate, and make your voice as high as the Drunken Valley Girls. I take it back now. Everything I said. Walking around for hours on cracked and shattered sidewalks and sides of towns and cities with none at all. Just the short grass that comes up to the center of my knee, with me being tall for the Italian population of my old town. Or stomping grounds, one of my many unheard sayings that always made you laugh. Walking around with my black shoes turning brown from various mud, like the combat boots handed down to me with the caked 15-year-old mud across the heel. Walking around a place I don't know and try every day to become daily scenery in. Busting in with a vengeance and taking something I never knew was meant to be mine. Or maybe just walking around to see that white or green ink that has become so familiar to me. A taste of safety in itself. If you need me, I'll be in the park.